What's up everyone, it's Trinidad, and in this video I have my Volcanic Ties of the Brethren deck, I guess you can call it. I actually got this idea while I was at the gym watching Yu-Gi-Oh videos, and I came across the Easy Duelist is a top 25 budget decks, like under $50, and I already had like a Volcanic deck. Then when I saw that, I was like, kind of checked it out, saw some other profiles, videos, saw people running it different ways, and I was like, oh, that is tight. But I wanted to build a budget version. Didn't want to get the Paleozoic stuff, didn't want to get Trito, didn't want to get dimensional barriers, all that stuff. So this is just a very budget version. And yeah, the extra stuff I need, the ties I already had from a Magispector build I had. Everything is pretty easy to get. I wouldn't say anything's too hard to get, except maybe the shells, maybe. But yeah, let's get right into it. So running 3 of the Volcanic Rocket because it can get the Blaze Accelerator from the deck or graveyard. Level 4 Pyro monster, so that's great with ties. You know, there's a few targets you want to get with it. Then I am running, everyone should be running 3 Royal Firestorm Guards when this card is normal summoned. So remember, normal summoned, you don't really want to summon this with Ties of the Brethren. But when this card is normal summon, you can target 4 Pyro-type monsters, shuffle them onto the deck, and draw 2 cards. It's the Pot of Avarice of this Volcanic style play. This is where the stun hits, and basically 3 Barrier Statue of the Inferno. No monsters can be special summoned except for fire monsters, and that's really fun against a lot of decks, except, of course, metal foes. Hurts. I'm running 2 Volcanic Slicers just because I'd want to summon this out if I don't do the whole normal summon with Royal Firestorm Guards. I'd like to have 2, and you can't really have a battle phase anyways when you activate that, so it doesn't really matter. You can just Volcanic Slicer. I've always liked this card since it came out. I'm running 2 counters because it's fun for me. I like to play that whole chicken game type of thing where it's like, all right, you can hit me, but I'm going to banish it if, you know, you have another fire type monster. Obviously, but sometimes my friends are just like, well, gotta take game, and they'll have to hit me and launch in the grave. Gotta be running 3 Scatter Shots, definitely. Well, yeah, 3. 1 goes to the grave, then the rest go with it. When you pitch it for Blaze Accelerator, it's a Raigeki and a Burn 15. Awesome, awesome card. 3 shells. Just fodder for your hand, reload it, and can be a beat stick with a certain card. Whoa, we'll see. I'll show you. So yeah, you pay 500 if you guys don't know. You pay 500 if it's in your graveyard, and you add another Volcanic shell from your deck to your hand. Gotta be running the 3 Ties of Brethren right here. So you pay the 2,000 life points, you target 1 level 4 lower monster, and you can't special summon monsters, you can't like touch your extra deck, you can't do anything else, and you can't conduct your battle phase. But the monsters that you special summon are 2 of the same type, attribute, and level. So that's why I tried to like go as much as I could with the level 4s. I really didn't like 3 Slicers. They were getting too clunky. I was okay with 2. That's just to get the lock in. I'm trying to maximize consistency, so that's why I'm also playing 3 Pot of Duality. No real special summons except when you're going for your ties play. So when you want to set up for the combo pieces, just Duality is fine. And Duality is super cheap. Not super cheap, but not Desires level high or anything else. 3 Mysticals because everyone can get Mysticals. So yeah, right here. I'm playing 2 Moon Mirror Shields actually. Was going to go to 3, but then it's a recursion effect. This where you have to like, you know, pay 500 points to put it back on the top or bottom. Like, you don't really need 3. 2 is really fine. You can make Shell go crazy strong and just beat over something. You can also protect your barrier statue with it. Just really good card. 1 Dark Hole, because Dark Hole is easy to get, you know. Like I said, this is the budget version. Plus, my Raigekis are somewhere else anyways. I'm actually playing 1 creature swap. Even though this is hollow, it's not that expensive, and commons are easy to get. But 1 creature swap, because sometimes it's fun to like summon Shell and just creature swap it away and give it to them, or counter, Volcanic counter can be awesome to give them. Foolish, just to throw something to the grave, whatever I need. Mostly Shell. Upstart Goblin, be friends with your opponent, give them 1,000 life points, but yeah, you get to draw. The card that made Volcanics competitive, but Blaze Accelerator Reload, its name becomes Tri-Blaze. You can search it, obviously, because it's Blaze Accelerator with Volcanic Rocket. During either player's turn, or at least their main phase, you can just send a Volcanic card from your hand to the graveyard to draw a card. So it's awesome, but then you draw a card, so you never really lose advantage. It's just to, like, you know, cycle through your deck. But then if you do it with Shell, you can add another Shell later, or if you do it with Counter, then you have a defensive play, and obviously the best one is Scattershot, because then you can Raigeki their field while you draw a card. But the other cool fact is that during either player's main phase, you can just banish it and then send a Volcanic card from your deck to the graveyard. So if this is in the graveyard, if they like destroy it somehow and it's the main phase, you can just banish it and then send Scattershot. And because Scattershot was still sent through a Blaze Accelerator effect, still, boom, blow up the field. Torrential, because I like Torrential. Just another field wipe, just summon, destroy everything. Warning, because it's Solemn Warning. You don't really need to play it. But I do, and like I said, it's not that expensive, but yeah, you can get it. And of course, Vanity's Emptiness. Just stop special summons. If you can create a board, or even sometimes like Shell or what is it? If you just have Moon Mirror Shield and any monster or like the barrier statue and Vanity's Emptiness, it doesn't really matter. Even anything, and it's Vanity's, it's should be banned. But yeah, that is my deck profile. And like I said, shout out to all the other decks that run it. There are better variants. There's different versions. There's more of a stun build I saw online on YouTube. So check all the profiles out and see which playstyle you like best. I like playing this way. I can't run the Thunder Kings. I love Thunder King, but I can't run it because it just feels weird for me. I like this straight fire. It's lit, yo. And yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.